Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. Today, I want to take you on a journey back to the early days of Islam, a time when standing for the truth came at the highest cost. A time when the strength of faith was tested like never before. Let us reflect on the life of a remarkable woman whose name resonates through the annals of Islamic history. Sumayyah bint Khayyat, the first martyr in Islam. Her story is not just about sacrifice, it's about unwavering faith, courage, and the ultimate devotion to Allah. Sumayyah was not born into wealth or privilege. She was a freed slave, a mother, and a wife. But her heart was rich with faith, and when the message of Islam reached her ears, it resonated deeply. She embraced Islam alongside her husband Yasir and their son Ammar, despite knowing the challenges that would follow. Imagine, my dear viewers, a time when accepting Islam was like walking into a storm. The Quraysh, the powerful tribe of Makkah, were relentless in their persecution of Muslims. Sumayyah's family became one of their prime targets. Why? Because they represented the strength of belief, the unshakable resolve to stand for the truth, even when it cost them everything. Sumayyah and her family were tied, tortured, and humiliated in the scorching desert heat. Abu Jahl, one of the staunchest enemies of Islam, personally oversaw their torment. And yet, through it all, she stood firm. Her lips whispered La ilaha illallah, even as her oppressors sought to silence her. And then came the moment that would forever etch her name into our history. Abu Jahl, consumed by his arrogance, ended her life with a spear. She became the first martyr of Islam, a woman, a believer, who left this world with her faith unbroken. Think about this, my brothers and sisters. Sumayyah did not live to see the glory of Islam spread across the world. She did not witness the victories or the peace that followed. Yet, her sacrifice became a foundation for all that was to come. Her story teaches us that faith isn't about convenience, it's about conviction. How many of us today hesitate to stand up for what we believe in, fearing judgment, discomfort, or rejection? But Sumayyah, she reminds us that true strength lies in our unwavering trust in Allah, even when the world is against us. We may not face the same trials as Sumayyah, but we all have moments where our faith is tested. Perhaps it's in standing up against injustice, holding on to our prayers in a busy world, or simply resisting the whispers of doubt in our hearts. Her story reminds us that every sacrifice, no matter how small, is significant in the sight of Allah. So I ask you today, what are we willing to sacrifice for our faith? Are we ready to stand firm, like Sumayyah, in the face of our own trials? My dear sisters and brothers, let's honor Sumayyah's legacy not just by remembering her story, but by embodying her courage. Let's strive to be strong in our faith, to support one another, and to build a world where the truth shines brightly, just as she did. Jazak Allah khair for spending this time with me today. If this story inspired you, please share it with others so that more hearts can reflect on Sumayyah's courage. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us in learning from the incredible lives that shaped our faith. May Allah guide us all and grant us strength like Sumayyah's. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.